of women are looking for signs that a man wants to commit, but the truth is most women are reading the signs completely wrong. They think attraction means commitment. They think effort means intention. And because they've chosen him, they assume he must now choose them. And that is exactly how women end up in a situationship. Now, I see this all the time with the women I work with, intelligent, emotionally aware women who mean well, but in key moments, they misread what is actually in front of them. So in this video, I'm going to show you the difference between a man who looks like he wants to commit and a man who actually does. And if you want help applying this properly, I've put together a free step-by-step training inside my House of Swans. You can follow the link in the description or in my bio and get access to that. So now let's get into it. Attraction is not commitment. Have you ever had a man show you a lot of attention only for it to go nowhere? That's not bad luck. That's misreading attraction as intention. I had a client dating a man who looked perfect on paper. He was driving hours to see her, taking her to the best places, calling, texting, showing up like a gentleman. If you looked at it from the outside, you would say, this man is serious. Until one evening at the end of a date, he went to his car and pulled out an overnight bag. No conversation was had prior, no agreement for him to stay over, no alignment, just his assumption. And when she said no, his energy shifted. He became pushy, then distant, then disappeared. Here's the lesson. Effort does not always mean intention. Sometimes effort is just a strategy. He was not building a relationship. He was investing in access. This is where many women get it wrong. You think he's doing so much, he must want something real. But a man who wants to commit does not try to convert effort into entitlement. He respects your pace because commitment-minded men are not trying to win your body. They're trying to secure your position in their life. Point number 2. Some men create emotional intensity, not commitment. Now, this is where it gets dangerous because this type of man doesn't just show effort. He makes you feel deeply seen. And that's where many women get attached. I dated a man who used to tell me, I've never met a woman like you. And it felt so true. Not just because he said it well, but because a part of me needed it to be true. He would tell me our conversations were different, that he could speak to me in ways he couldn't with any other woman. He would share his business ideas with me, ask for my input, and when I gave it, he would praise my mind. He would tell me I was sharp, insightful, rare. He would say things like, I didn't think men and women could sit and really learn from each other like this anymore. And in those moments, I felt deeply seen, deeply known. It created intensity. It created connection. At one point, he even said, I reminded him of his mother's wisdom and that knowing me made him feel safe because if he ever lost her, I would hold that space in his life. Now, here's the truth. When it ended, I realized something. His ability to see my uniqueness was not the same as choosing me. He had observed something real about me, but he used that observation to open me up emotionally, to create attachment, to access my energy, my insight, my presence, not to build something long-term. And the reason it worked is because it spoke directly to a part of me that needed to feel special. Here's the lesson. Feeling seen is not the same as being chosen. Some men are very skilled at identifying what makes you unique and reflecting it back to you. Not because they want to build with you, but because it creates emotional access. And once you feel special, you open, you give, you attach. But commitment is not built on how deeply a man can see you. It is built on what he consistently chooses to do with you. So you have to ask yourself, is he building something with me or is he just experiencing me deeply? Because those are two very different things. Got it? Good. Point number 3, a man who wants commitment simplifies your life. Let me ask you something. Does this man make your life clearer or more confusing? Because that alone will tell you everything. There's a moment in the story of Ruth and Boaz that I love. When Boaz decides he's interested in Ruth, he doesn't create confusion. He doesn't keep her guessing. He doesn't disappear and reappear depending on how he feels. He makes his intentions known. He protects her reputation. He provides for her consistently. And when there is a complication in the process of him claiming her, he handles it directly. He goes to the gate, speaks to the elders, resolves the issues, and secures her properly. There's no ambiguity. There is movement. There is clarity. There is leadership. A man who wants to commit does not create emotional puzzles. He creates clarity. He becomes more transparent over time. He integrates you properly into his life. He safeguards the connection. And here's what many women miss. He actually feels relief when you have standards, because you give him a roadmap, and a masculine man wants to win clearly. So if you find yourself consistently asking, where is this going? What does he want? Why is he acting like this? This is not a man moving toward commitment, because a man who is serious removes confusion, not creates it. Point number 4. The real problem is not men. It's mismanaged attraction. This is where we need to be honest. A woman meets 2 men. One is consistent, grounded, showing up properly. The other is charming, emotionally activating, unpredictable. She feels drawn to the second one naturally because he triggers something familiar. She leans in, she performs, she tries to win him. And the man who is actually offering her what she needs, she feels nothing. Here's the lesson. The man you want is often the one activating your wounds, not your standards. And this is why the dynamic flips. The man you don't want experiences you as calm, grounded, and high value. The man you want experiences you as performative, overgiving, trying to secure him. She feels drawn to the second one because he triggers something familiar. So what does she do? She leans in. She performs. She tries to win him. And the man who is actually offering what she needs, she feels nothing. The man you want is often the one activating your wounds, not your standards. This is why the dynamic flips. The man you don't want experiences you as calm, grounded, high value. The man you do want experiences you as performative, overgiving, trying to secure him. So he enjoys you, but he does not choose you because you are not showing up as the woman he needs to communicate to. You are showing up as the woman trying to win. So here's the truth. A man who wants to commit will always make it clear, and a man who doesn't will always move in ambiguity. No matter how charming, no matter how intense, no matter how much effort he shows in the beginning, if there is no clarity, no progression, no respect for your standards, he is not building something with you. He is experiencing you. And I know this is the hard part because when you like him, your instinct is to say more, give more, secure it. In the next video, I will show you exactly how to handle that moment without chasing, over-explaining, without losing your position. I hope you enjoy this video and I'll see you in my next one. In the meantime, do take care of you.